watches over the cattle on the ranch. Boy cows are actually called steers, and they are for meat. Girl cows are for milk. In the old days in the West, when it was time to move the steers, the cowboys got on their horses and drove the cattle. This meant they rode their horses chasing the cattle and trying to get them to a town. There, they would get them into a pen. Then they would put a ramp down, and the cowboys would drive the cattle up the ramp and into the train. Most cowboys would have worked in states like Texas, Montana, and Wyoming. Cowboys were also called cowhands and cowpokes. Also, the cowboys would have to tame wild horses. The wilder a horse is, the harder it is to tame. You would have to get on its back, hold on as tight as you can, and either the horse would win or the cowboy would win. The horse would try to buck the guy off until he fell. Guys whose job was to tame horses were actually called wranglers. Cowboys usually wore certain kinds of clothes. Pants they wore were Levi's, what I'm wearing right now. They also wore chaps over their pants, so their pants wouldn't get torn by cacti or brambles. They also wore boots, and the boots protected their feet from getting scratched up. Cowboys wore spurs on their boots so they could make the horse go faster. They would kick the horse with a short pole on the spur. Their hats were made out of felt or straw. Their hats protected them from the sun and rain. The felt hats would be used to drink out of. They would also use their hats to signal each other from far away distance. Cowboys also usually carried ropes and guns. The guns they usually had were a pistol or a rifle. The rope was for roping cattle if they tried to run away. In the old days, there were other jobs than just being a cowboy. Some of the jobs that people had in the Old West were being a bartender, being a sheriff, being a marshal, being a hotel owner, being a miner, being a bounty hunter, or being a stable owner. This year, I went to visit my grandparents in Texas. In Texas, I shot a Colt 45, also known as the gun that won the West, with my grandfather. The gun kind of kicked. We went to Fort Worth and saw a rodeo where they roped cattle, rode white horses, and guys flew up in the air. I think being a cowboy would be a hard job, but I think it would be fun too. The end.
Hold on for just 1 minute. Would, after your speech, people have a chance to ask you questions? And I was just wondering, I don't know if everybody saw it, but I think it's kind of cool. Could you just kind of pick your foot up so they could see your spurs? Nice. So, 1 or 2 questions, if anybody has one for Alicia.
I have a question.
Yes?
Did you like shooting the gun?
Yes.
What kind was it again?
A Colt 45, the gun that won the West.
Very cool.
Any other questions? Yes?
I have a question, Alicia. Have you ever been on a ranch and been able to work with the cattle that you described in the horses?
No, not yet.
Uh-huh.
Not yet. Anybody else? Because I'll have one up there.
Just a comment. I really like your shirt.
Yes. Did you tell him? Misha told me a story about his sheriff badge, which is quite special. Would you like to share a short story about that?
It was from in the stockings 2 years ago, and it's made out of glass, kind of.
I got a quick question. Are you planning on becoming a cowboy? All right, nice.
Is there any other questions?
see any thumbs up? I think everybody got a chance that had a question for you. Nice job, Misha. Good job. And on that note, I'm just gonna promote this because it was awesome. I don't know if anybody's seen this movie, and I just happen to have it in my bag because I have to